Hello, Planet Earth. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. We're at IDK, my BFF Jill 730. I'm Personnel Young, and today, finally, going to finish up my review for Angel and Faith Season 10, the Lost and Found story arc, which runs from issue number 6 to issue number 10. And yeah, here we go.
Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Out here where we need ya. Him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
So, in Angel and Faith issues number 9 and 10, things got really interesting because Reese Zane, daughter of Walt Zane, the pharmaceutical tycoon who had gone missing in the Amazon jungle, was reunited with her father after Sam Finn and Riley Finn were reunited with one another. So Faith, May, Sam, and Reese Zane come upon the camp that has Riley and some other military folk that are being held captive by the day vampires. And now these day vampires are not just any day vampires, they're like tribesmen that have been made vampire down in the Amazon forest, okay? And so they don't speak English, so there's no reasoning with them on any kind of level. So Faith, May, and Reese help Sam in recovering Riley by going and freeing him from this camp that he's being held in. And so they run for the hills from the day vampires, but they are actually encountered by Walt Zane. And Walt Zane has become vampire. Surprise! And so, meanwhile, over in Magic Town, Amy has kind of cornered Angel, and Angel gets away from her. And as he does get away from her, he takes her magical, well, it's not really magical, it's just a jar of like Warren parts that she's been carrying around trying to get Angel to resurrect. And so he escapes and goes to talk to Detective Brandt, who is this London police officer who has been trying to kind of get Angel's help with the whole Magic Town craziness that's going on. He goes also to see Nadira, or Nadira, I'm not really sure how to pronounce her name. I believe that she's of Indian descent because she has a darker complexion. But anyway, Nadira is one of these vampire slayers that we met in season 9 of Angel and Faith. And she was she was literally at ground zero when the magic virus bomb went off. And previous to this, she had been mutilated by, I want to say Nash, but it could have been Pearl. They were both pretty crazy, but I want to say it was Nash. She had just been burned all down one half of herself. And apparently when the magic bomb went off, we find out this season that she has actually been transformed along with many of the other residents of Magic Town. And so half of her is magic. Angel goes and talks to Nadira about Amy. Angel goes to ransom this jar of Warren that he stole from Amy to get Amy to leave town. And when he meets Amy, he has actually brought the police with him. And she says that this is only going to get people hurt, that she should just take her jar and then kill Angel because he's just causing too much hassle for her. So Angel reveals that he had gotten Nadira to get him this giant spider demon that actually eats magic. So he sticks a spider demon on Amy, but Amy outsmarts them because she has these super potent potions that are made from the magics of Magic Town, and she actually overpowers this Najakot demon by giving him too much power to consume, and he actually explodes because of this. And so the police try to kind of stop Amy, but she sets their guns ablaze and burns their hands and skedaddles with her jar of Warren. So Angel goes to Nadira to kind of get some help with this. So meanwhile, back in the Amazon rainforest, Faith, Riley, May, Reese, and Faith, they have all been kidnapped by Walt Zane and his troupe of jungle vampire guys. And so what ends up happening is they are going to make Reese into a vampire, and he's going to feed Faith to her as her first meal because she's his little princess, and yeah. So yeah, Walt Zane is really crazy. It turns out that he became a vampire after he went to South America, and he decided that he doesn't want to make medicine anymore. He just wants to not die, which was basically what he was trying to do with his medicinal research. And so now that he's a vampire, yay, he's not going to die, and he wants to give this to Reese as well. And so Reese is really, really afraid of her father at this point. Like, he's vamp face and all this good stuff. And meanwhile, Faith, Riley, May, and Sam, they're all kind of looking at each other like, how the fuck are we going to get out of this situation? And so what happens is, Reese's father says that he's going to make her into a vampire. She's talking to him, and she up and stakes him. So in the hullabaloo that comes from this, Faith, Riley, Sam, and May find a way to escape, and they all run for the hills again. So as they're running for the hills, some of the Slayers that had gone and gotten on the boat when they parted ways with Sam and Faith had come back on a chopper, and so they get onto the chopper and go about their merry way. And so they're all back at the camp, and what happens is Faith approaches Riley and commences to apologize to Riley. So she talks to Riley about how she's sorry for what she put him through and all this good stuff. And Riley tells Faith that she needs to leave the past behind her, and that it should bother her what she did, and it shouldn't stop bothering her, but at the end of the day, she just has to be the kind of person who's not going to rape people. Yeah. And so that's pretty much where we leave Riley and Sam. Presumably they go off back to their jobs or whatever, but Reese actually offers Faith a job working for her company in London because she's got some kind of like security outfit or something or other that she wants Faith to do for her. And so yay, Faith is going to be back in London. Thank God. Anyway, so back in London and Magic Town, Amy has instructed Angel to bring Willow to her so that she can test out this crazy new Magic Town magic against Willow. She's pretty sure that she can kill and defeat Willow, which if you watched my video about Amy, then you'll know that I think this is really dumb. I don't understand why she has to be so completely wrapped up in Willow. But anyway, so Angel shows up and she's like, oh hey Willow, but it's not Willow that's accompanying Angel, it's actually Nadira. Now, Nadira, like I said, has this whole like magical half, and this magical half kind of speaks to her, and we don't actually see the speech that it's actually conveying to her, but I will say that it's super creepy because we don't even get thought bubbles or anything. And so basically, Nadira just seems to be talking to herself, which is nuts. And so anyway, Nadira and her half magic self comes bebopping in, and Amy's really offended by this. She's like, really, you're supposed to bring me Willow and you brought me this half a Slayer? So she had set this magical trap for Willow using all of these Magic Town crazy potions that she had used to kill Najikot. And so she sets this trap against Nadira, and it should have like eviscerated her. But Nadira just kind of is chilling, letting it happen like she's in the shower or something. It's crazy. So nothing happens. Amy is freaking out. She's like, who are you? What is this going on? So Nadira starts talking to the magic side of herself, and basically she and the magic side of herself decide that Amy was happier as a rat, and so she returns Amy to her rat form. Boom. So Amy the Rat is Amy the Rat again. It's magical. And so, what else? Angel is kind of leaving Nadira behind, and we don't really have anything else going on with his whole what's up with his dreams and the transpiring of, you know, current time. We don't get any more of that. But what happens is Angel walks outside and he notices this woman walking down the streets of London, and he calls out to her. And when she turns around, she recognizes him because, hello, she's Fred. I told you Illyria wasn't dead. I told you that bitch wasn't dead. So, Illyria is probably the one who is alive, but it could be Fred. I don't know. Magic Town's crazy. I'm gonna go. No, it's not Fred. It's totally not Fred. Obviously, it's Illyria because Illyria was seriously depowered at the end of season 9, if you recall. And so Illyria and the Siphon and Buffy and all of them, they were actually in England because they were at the Deeper Well at the end of season 9. So this probably is Illyria just depowered and maybe confused again, like she's known to be. But yeah, crazy stuff's going on. It looks like Fred. It's probably Illyria. Faith is coming back to London, and this has gotten good. I don't love the whole Amy just being, I want to get some Willow, I don't like Willow. It's sophomoric, like I said. But, and also, you know, Fred, that could go, but at the same time, I'm really enjoying Angel and Faith again. Like I said, it's getting good. I really appreciate the fact that they are doing something new. I know that we are getting Drusilla pretty soon. I saw her on one of the covers, I think for number 12 or 13. But yeah, the next issue of Buffy is supposed to be really good. If you didn't check out my last Buffy review, go check that out. It's Buffy season 10, number 10. And yeah, I will see you next time with number 11. And in the meantime, I'll probably come back with a Buffyverse discussion for you guys. Have a great day. We'll see you next time. Comment, share, subscribe, question, and like. We'll see you next time. Have a great day.